Stop for a second. If you are over 50 and still eating a few heart-healthy foods, you may be draining your testosterone every day without knowing it. You think you are doing the right thing. You pick light, plant-based, low-fat options. For many people, those choices are fine. But for a man over 50, with different hormones and slower recovery, some of those foods can tilt your body the wrong way. Less drive, more belly, slower mornings, softer strength, a colder spark. It feels like aging, but what if it is not just age? What if certain everyday foods push your hormones down meal after meal? In this video, I will show you which foods to watch for, why they hit harder after 50, and what to eat instead. No hype, no miracle powder, just a clear plan you can start today. You'll learn how to scan labels in seconds, how to swap problem foods for better ones, and how to build a plate that supports steady energy, lean muscle, and a reliable sex life. Feeling like yourself again is not about turning back time. It's about knowing what changed and making simple, repeatable moves. This is for education only. Talk with your doctor about your personal care. If you're ready, open the fridge with me. Let us find the quiet tea killers most men never see coming.
Testosterone is more than a number on a lab test. It is the hormone that shapes how you look, how you feel, and how you live. In your 20s and 30s, testosterone flows at its peak. You build muscle easily, you burn fat quickly. You recover from a late night or a tough workout in a day or two. But after 50, the natural curve changes. Total testosterone may drop 1% each year. Free testosterone, the active form, often drops faster. This is not just a statistic. It is the difference between waking up sharp or sluggish, between keeping lean muscle or losing it to belly fat, between steady energy or afternoon crashes. Testosterone affects your mood, your drive, and your confidence. It supports healthy blood flow and cardiovascular function. It helps bones stay strong and protects against frailty. When T drops, the signs show up everywhere. Morning erections fade, muscle mass shrinks, belly fat grows, energy dips, mood swings appear. Some men blame stress, some men blame age, but the root often ties back to falling T. And here is the problem. Many men never check it. They push through fatigue. They push through frustration. They assume nothing can be done. The truth is different. By knowing how testosterone works, you can protect it. By adjusting diet, habits, and lifestyle, you can slow the drop. And by avoiding the wrong foods, you stop pouring fuel on the decline. That is why understanding testosterone after 50 is the foundation, because every food we reveal next connects back to this hormone, and every choice you make in the kitchen either builds you up or breaks you down.
Imagine a slow-ticking clock inside your body. Each year after 30, testosterone begins to slip. At first, it is 1% here, 2% there. You do not feel much. But by 50, the drop adds up. By 60, it can feel like someone pulled the batteries out of your body. Total testosterone falls. Free testosterone falls even faster. And free testosterone is what fuels your energy, your strength, your sex drive. Why does this matter? Because low T is not just about sex. It changes your metabolism. It changes your heart health. It changes how your brain functions. Studies link lower testosterone to higher risk of type 2 diabetes, to higher risk of heart disease, to higher risk of depression. You see the belly grow, you feel weaker in the gym, you lose motivation at work, It is the same hormone behind all of it. And here's the trap. Most men never test their levels. Doctors rarely check unless you ask. So the time bomb ticks in silence. And diet can push the clock faster. Every choice you make at the table is either cutting the fuse short or buying yourself more time. The good news is you are not powerless. By knowing which foods pull testosterone down and which foods lift it up, you can defuse the bomb. And in the next section, we reveal the first healthy food that quietly eats away at your tea.
Soy is everywhere. Soy milk, soy protein bars, soy veggie burgers. The labels say good for your heart. They say plant-powered protein. And many men over 50 trust it. But inside soy is a chemical twist. Soy contains compounds called isoflavones. Isoflavones are phytoestrogens. That means plant chemicals that act like estrogen, the female hormone. In small doses, they may not matter. In high doses, they can compete with testosterone. They can block your body's ability to make new testosterone. They can signal your cells in the wrong direction. What happens next? Belly fat builds faster. Libido drops. Energy fades. And in some cases, breast tissue can even enlarge. A 2010 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that men who consumed large amounts of isoflavones had lower total testosterone. This is not a scare story. It is documented science. Yet soy is still marketed as a healthy choice for everyone. For men over 50, the effect is different. Your hormone balance is already fragile. Adding a daily dose of estrogen-like compounds is like pouring water on a fire that is already struggling to stay lit. Does this mean you must avoid soy completely? Not necessarily. But it means you should not rely on soy as your main protein. There are safer swaps: eggs, chicken breast, fish, lentils. These give you protein without the estrogen effect. If you want to protect your tea, it is time to look past the heart-healthy label and see what soy is really doing inside your body.
Flaxseed looks like a superfood. It shows up in keto recipes. It shows up in smoothie bowls. It shows up in high-fiber cereal. The label says omega-3. The label says heart health. But flaxseed hides another compound. It is called lignans. Lignans are another type of phytoestrogen. That means they act like estrogen inside your body. For women, that may not be a problem. For men over 50, it can be a quiet tea killer. A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that men who ate high amounts of flaxseed dropped testosterone by 15% in just 2 weeks. Think about that. 15% in 2 weeks. Not years, not decades, just 14 days. And many men sprinkle flaxseed on breakfast every morning. The effect adds up. Lower testosterone, more belly fat, less motivation. The good news is you do not need flaxseed to get your healthy fats. There are safer swaps. Chia seeds give omega-3 without the high lignin load. Avocados provide healthy fats that support heart and hormone health. Pomegranates and berries support circulation and antioxidant defense. These foods fuel your tea instead of fighting it. So the next time you see a recipe that calls for flaxseed, pause. Ask yourself, is it worth a 15% drop in testosterone? For a man over 50, the answer is simple. Skip the flax. Choose a fat that feeds your hormones, not one that steals them.
Walk into any kitchen in America. You will see a bottle of vegetable oil, soybean oil, corn oil, sunflower oil. These are sold as everyday cooking oils. They are cheap, they are easy to use, and they are everywhere. The labels say cholesterol-free. The ads say better for your heart. But here is the hidden cost. These oils are packed with omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-6 is not bad by itself. The problem is balance. Your body needs a healthy ratio of omega-3 to omega-6. Most men over 50 already eat too little omega-3. Add in daily doses of refined vegetable oils, and the ratio tilts way off. Too much omega-6 triggers inflammation in your cells. Inflammation blocks enzymes your body needs to make testosterone. It is like putting sludge in the engine. The machine still runs, but weaker, slower, less efficient. Over time, the damage builds up. Lower testosterone, weaker blood flow, slower recovery, more belly fat. Researchers have found that diets high in refined vegetable oils are linked to lower testosterone levels in men. And yet, these oils are used to fry, to bake, to sauté almost everything in the American kitchen. So what is the solution? Do not cook with refined soybean, corn, or sunflower oil. Instead, switch to healthier fats. Extra virgin olive oil supports heart and hormone health. Avocado oil works well for cooking at high heat. Cold-pressed oils keep natural antioxidants that protect your cells. These swaps keep your meals tasty and your testosterone safe. The choice is simple. Stay with the cheap oil and keep feeding the fire of inflammation, or switch to real oils and keep your hormones alive.
We have talked about the foods that drain your testosterone. Now let us flip the script, because the truth is, food can also build your T. The right choices can support hormone production. They can keep your blood flowing. They can help you stay strong, lean, and driven after 50. So what should you eat? Start with lean proteins. Eggs are a classic. They provide protein, vitamin D, and cholesterol, which your body uses to make testosterone. Chicken breast and turkey are light, clean sources of protein that fuel you without excess fat. Next, think about fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. These are rich in omega-3, which balances out excess omega-6 and lowers inflammation. Less inflammation means more freedom for your body to produce T. Do not forget leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. They are packed with magnesium and nitrates. These minerals improve blood flow and help regulate hormone function. And then there are fruits that act like natural boosters. Pomegranates support nitric oxide and circulation. Bananas provide potassium and enzymes that help hormone balance. Berries protect cells with antioxidants. Each one is a small push in the right direction. Together, they create a plate that works for you, not against you. The simple truth is this: you do not need exotic powders or overpriced supplements. You need real food that works with your body. Choose protein from eggs, fish, and lean meats. Choose fats from olive oil, avocado, and nuts. Choose plants that bring minerals and antioxidants. These foods do not fight your testosterone, they fuel it. And that is the kind of fuel you need after 50.
Food matters, but habits matter too. Because every day, the way you live either builds testosterone or breaks it down. Let us start with the habits that kill it. The first is poor sleep. Less than 6 hours a night can drop testosterone by 10 to 15% in just 1 week. Your body makes most of its testosterone during deep sleep. Cut sleep,
cut tea. The second killer is alcohol. A drink here and there is fine, but nightly drinking lowers testosterone, weakens the liver, and raises estrogen. The third is stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that blocks testosterone. High stress means low T. The fourth is lack of exercise. If you never challenge your muscles, your body has no reason to keep testosterone high. Now the good news. There are daily habits that boost T. Sleep 7 to 8 hours. Your body needs that window to recharge and produce hormones. Lift weights 2 to 3 times a week. Resistance training signals your body to raise testosterone and build muscle. Get morning sunlight. Just 20 minutes can raise vitamin D, which supports T production. Practice stress relief. Breathing exercises, meditation, even a simple walk can lower cortisol. And finally, keep your weight in check. Every extra pound of belly fat increases aromatase, the enzyme that turns testosterone into estrogen. Lose fat, save T. These are not gimmicks. These are proven daily actions. And when you combine them with the right foods, you create an environment where testosterone can thrive. So remember, your kitchen feeds your hormones, but your habits decide whether they survive.
Knowledge is power, but action is what changes your body. So let us put everything together in a simple 30-day plan. Not a diet, not a boot camp, just a reset for your hormones. Here is how it works. Step 1, cut the foods that kill your T. No daily soy milk, no flax seeds sprinkled every morning, no cooking with cheap vegetable oil. When you cut these, you stop pouring fuel on the fire of low testosterone. Step 2, swap in foods that fuel T. Eat eggs for breakfast. Have salmon or chicken for dinner. Add leafy greens and pomegranate to your plate every day. These swaps push your hormones in the right direction. Step 3, lock in your habits. Sleep 7 to 8 hours. Lift weights 2 or 3 times per week. Walk or stretch on off days. Get sunlight in the morning. These habits keep your testosterone steady. Step 4, track how you feel. Keep a simple journal. Write down your energy, your mood, your sleep, and your drive each day. You will see the changes build week by week. By day 7, your mornings feel clearer. By day 14, your energy lasts longer. By day 21, your workouts feel stronger. And by day 30, you feel like a different man. This is not magic. This is biology responding to the right inputs. And here is the best part. Once you finish 30 days, you do not stop. You keep the foods, you keep the habits, and they keep building you. So take this challenge. 1 month, 4 simple steps. Cut the bad, add the good. Lock the habits. Track the progress. Your testosterone will thank you. Your future self will thank you. Now you know the foods that kill testosterone, you know the habits that protect it, and you have a 30-day plan to reset your hormones. So here is the question. Will you keep eating the same foods that drag you down? Or will you make the change today? Tell me in the comments which of these foods you have been eating. Share your story, because other men over 50 need to hear it too. And if this video gave you value, do one thing. Hit like, share it with a friend who needs the truth, and subscribe to this channel for more videos on men's health after 50. Every week, we bring you science made simple, tips you can use, and answers that help you feel like yourself again. This is your chance to take control, so take it. Your testosterone will thank you, and your life will feel the difference.